Hi everyone, it's Angie Blom here and welcome to another UnityTV for, this is my first video for 2012, and I thought I'd start out doing a little mixed media art journaling page in one of my art journals. So what I've done is this book here, you've seen it before, and it is just a plain hard-covered book, and what I've done is I've glued some of the pages together, and I have already put gesso on some of the pages, so you know they're ready to work with whenever I feel like doing some art journaling. So this one has got a little bit of gesso on it. I didn't cover it because I want to see some of the text coming through. So let's get started. We're going to be using some Faber Castel. I'm going to be using some Gelatos, some of the big brush pens. I'll be using some Holtz distressed inks and some Pallete inks, and of course the Unity January kit of the month, which you still have a couple of days to grab this, and this is absolutely a wonderful kit to add to your art journaling items, because as soon as I saw it I said, wow, look at all that stuff you can add. You could do great cards with it, but you could do some really great mixed media with it. So it's definitely a must-have, and it would look great if you just combine the smack kit and the kit of the month together. It's going to be one of those must-haves. So let's get started. What you're going to need is a spray, just a water spray bottle. I have a huge one there. I couldn't find my small one. You're going to need a paintbrush, and we've got the area gessoed and it's dried. So what we're going to do is just kind of like add some random strokes. I am using the Aqua blue, and I'm going to do the same thing with my gelato. Alright, that's the Aqua blue one. And then I'm going to take my spray bottle and just give my page a good... I'm going to take my paintbrush and then just cover the area, and then once this is covered, I mean, you can see the color you want, then you can go in and dry it with your heat dryer, or you can just leave it alone and dry it on its own. I'm just going to add a little bit more color to this. I really want the blue for my background. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, because I want just a different texture on my page, so I'm actually going to close my book up. Just give it a good squeeze and then bring it out again, and you get those like driplets of water, and you get to see a little bit more of the white, and I just love that look. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a dry, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, now it's nice and dry. So nice and touchable, not a problem. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use this little flower stamp that's in the January kit of the month, and I'm just putting it on my block, and I'm going to use some of the orange gelatos, and I am just going to color the stamp. Then I am going to take my spray and just give it a nice spray. Okay? And then you'll be able to stamp it more than once. So give it a good stamp. And I'm going to do this on both sides. So this way you can see that you've stamped it more than once. You see the design, but we're also going to go over it with some ink. So I'm going to do it to the other side as well. We're going to let this dry. So just kind of, it doesn't take that long because you're not really putting a lot of water on it. So now I'm going to take some of this Distressed Wild Honey ink, and I'm going to ink up that same image. And then I'm just going to place it over the stamped image I just did. And this is just going to give it a little bit more color. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of these. Now you'll see you've got your flowers on there. Now I want to go in and do a stem. So I am going to take, you've got this little, it's got the petal and the stem going down. Now I am going to take just the bottom end of this and peeled paint, Distress ink. I'm going to take that and we're going to go all the way down. This way you get the look of a longer stem. Then I'm going to take the whole thing and ink it up so this way I can get some of those petals in there. Got like a rick-rack looking stamp with like a little stitch going through. So we're also going to do that at the very bottom of our page. Just for a little bit more detail. This is what you end up having, just a beautiful page, and now you can start adding your pop-up details. So I'm just going to put this aside, and I'm going to get some paper. This is Basic Gray's Kissing Booth, and I've got 2 sheets on the go that I'm going to paper piece a house with. And I'm just going to do this in brown ink. So I've got this amazing house here that I absolutely love. And I am going to I'm just going to ink up the top part because that's all I want from this. So ink that up. And then I'm going to ink up from just the beige. I'm going to ink up the whole entire house. Let's see. Go like that. And these, so you've got the whole entire house there. And you're going to paper piece these ones. So I already have, so I've paper pieced it, and that's what it looks like. And then I've tied some Twinery pink, like a raspberry colored baker's twine on it. And I popped them up with Helmer's Zap Dots. So that's what you're going to do there. I've left that, and then the pink pattern just for the very top, your roof part. And then you're going to go in and you're going to take some, this one is the Pallete inks. Unity used to carry these, but you can get all these colors through Pallete inks. They're all hybrid inks. This one is called Haystak. And I just want to add a little bit of texture to them. I've already added it to this one, so I'm just going to show you on this. You basically just want to stamp on the inside, you know, and kind of get some of these faint images going on the inside. And then at the very bottom you have like these little dots, and I'm just going to take some of the Spun sugar, Tim Holtz Spun sugar, and I'm going to just put those dots in different places so the house is not so plain inside. And then you can paper piece it. So once that's done, then you can come back to your book and you can place it wherever you would like it to go. So I think that's a good spot there. And for me, I am not going to Mod Podge this in. I've got some acid-free glue, and I'm just going to glue my image in my book because I want to feel the paper, and I want to see the layers. So I'm just going to pop my house down and then let that set up. It doesn't take very long. Helmar, when you get these Helmar products, they dry up really, really fast. So, and they hold really, really well. I'm a believer. Okay, so once we've got that done, I am going to go in with these same little dots in some of the brown ink, and I just want to kind of put these dots everywhere on my page. You just want to add texture. You know, the more fun you can have with it, and you don't need to use the whole stamp if you don't want to. If there's bits and pieces in a stamp that you want to use, that's what art journaling is all about. So we've done the little textures. Now there's this little cute little Ace of Hearts stamp that says love, love, love in it. That one I also went ahead and inked it up in the light, that sugar spun. Can you see that? My light is not very good in here. There we go. You can see that now. So it's just got a very faint hint to it. I didn't want too much, and I am going to actually put that on my the other side of my paper. I'm just going to add some of these dots to it, just to give it a little bit more texture. And what you could always do is just crumple it up. Maybe I'll just crumple it up. We're just going with the flow here, just to add a little bit more texture to it. So we've got it nicely crumpled there, and then we're going to I'm going to take some of my Distress ink, and I'm just going to go along the sides. There we go. And then I'm going to take my glue, and I'm just going to adhere this to the other side of my page there. Okay, this one's already set up, it's already dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the words that also came in the kit. Precious, happy, memory, journey. And we're going to ink those up in the brown. because I want it to stand out. And I'm just going to lay it on top and kind of just smush it in. Now, I'm not using my block for this because my book has a lot of lumps in it, so this is going to be a lot better just to get all those words down. There's actually 2 stamps in this kit. One is Sweet, Kind, Nice, Wonderful. I'm going to be using that. I can use that on my the other side of my page. I'll just do it down here. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these stickers from Bella Boulevard, and I'm just going to add just a couple of different stickers to my page. This one's got little hearts on it. I think this is from her Finally Fall. Okay. Then on the same sheet they have little word stickers, and I just want the word home on it. So we'll just peel those off. And what I am going to do with these is I'm just going to take a little bit of my glue, if I don't get it everywhere, and just this way it will hold, and I'm just going to add it. This way it really sticks on my journaling page, and I might even go over those other stickers because I really want it to stay. Okay, and I believe we're done. Very, very simple. You could do some additional journaling, which I might do later, but this is what your page will look like. Very, very cute. So these are a definite must-have. I absolutely love this one kit, and this would be really amazing to do the SMAC kit and the Unity Stamp Kit of the Month. And I put this is a must-have for your mixed media as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will put pictures up at the end so you can see the finished product. And we will see you for another episode next month. Bye now.